Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good evening, good night, whatever you got going on. Come on. Sorry, my phone froze. All right. Here we go. General message for the collective for today. Well, these are actually at least time to timeless. Time is supposed to be irrelevant, though, isn't it? The only place that matters is in the 3D. I love it in that movie, Lucy. Where she's explaining that and time is unity. It's one thing that we're all agreeing on. Co-creating with each other. Alright. Let's start out with the deck of many things. Let's just see what energies we got going on. Start now. Alright. See, it does this stupid thing. I'm turning the volume down. For some reason it's turning my ringer down instead of turning the volume on the phone down. It doesn't do that all the time, but it's kind of like a Mercury Retrograde thing, I guess. What do we got? As above, so below. As within, so without. If you weren't stirring the bucket, you wouldn't have gotten shit on your shoes. Giggling about that, talking about people being mad about the Sports Illustrated model being a plus-size girl. And people are like, why are you joining in on the divide? I don't know. Sometimes I like to stir the bucket just to see what happens. A dream is merely a dream until you put it into action. Haven't you people ever heard of closing a damn door? If you don't know pain until you've screamed to the skies for God to heal your heart. Came this far, might as well keep going. What do we got here? Do or do not, there is no try. Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. They say in heaven, love comes first. It's getting the kind of edge of it's all as dramatic as you want it to be. You know, sometimes, you know, we purposely create drama, especially those of us who work online. It's just, what? Why are you always giving your opinions? Well, because sometimes I give my opinion and I get a couple hundred comments, you know. That's kind of the point. It's interaction. And it's to get a point across, right? Sometimes it's time to stir the bucket. Sometimes it's time to chuck it in the bucket. I like my other favorite one. Sometimes it's time to just chuck it in the fucking bucket and move on. Interesting. Not a single rune turned over. There we go. Alright, we got Pisces, we got the Sun, and we got 2. Balance, adaptability. Partnerships. Got the 2 fish tied together. Pisces is also the Moon card. What do we got here? Oh, there's an extra. What do we got? Uh-oh. Oh, we didn't get... Yeah, we got the Moon and the Star. I thought that was the Sun for a second. Alright, so we definitely got the Moon again. Definitely that watery, that shadow energy, secret energy, right? We got rings of communication here, harvest. We got the feminine rune, we got the star rune, we got intuition. So it's definitely a lot of intuition around communication or coming into communication. A lot of pull from the star card there, right? almost feeling like divinely guided, right? We got that harvest. It's kind of a reaping what you sow. I get there's a lot of coming clean here. And it's either to or from a divine feminine that needs to become clean. We'll get more on that in just a minute as to where the feminine plays a role in this. It's a story to go along with the energies playing out today. The Tower. Ooh, one of my favorites. All right. The Tower. Corporations, large buildings, restrictions, bureaucracy, and edifice. Rapunzel is a tale of a young woman trapped in a tower. She is held there because of a problem created by her parents. Her rescuer was a prince determined to make it all the way to the top of the tower. This is a card that points out how we can be restricted by the rules and regulations of the land. This card also refers to large buildings. It can quite literally mean a skyscraper or place of power. Rapunzel's punishment is a type of legal proceeding since her father broke the witch's rules by sneaking into her garden. Dealing with the bureaucracy can be a nightmare of red tape. If her parents had asked instead of just taken, Rapunzel might never been imprisoned in the tower. She had to get involved to save herself, so you can expect that when the Tower card comes up, take matters into your own hands. Lawyers, corporate chiefs, and military top brass are all represented by this card. The gaping maw of an animal at the bottom stands for a warning to play by the rules. Look for helpful cards nearby the tower for possible ways to cut through the red tape that may come. A lot of red tape right now. Ooh. All right. So, seems like we got a lot of legal stuff, a lot of red tape going on. Let's see what else all we got going on here. What shadow are we dealing with? We're dealing with two shadows. Colorless angel and addiction. Definitely a numbing energy, a numbing and blinding oneself to things, right? It's also 10 and 11 right next to each other there. Meadow of Vulnerability. That's a card that's calling to allow yourself to be vulnerable instead of numbing yourself, blinding yourself, and dulling your own shine, right? I don't know why I got that coming into play too, trying to dull your shine down a little bit. Make yourself not so noticeable. Moon card keeps popping up. Alright, 3D, 4D, 5D, for those who are new, don't know what I'm doing here. 3D is 3D physical reality, what's really kind of being perceived in that three-dimensional timeline. 4D is kind of where all the little telepathic connections, things like that, spirit guides, like freshly past this lifetime spirit guides type thing, is in the 4D energies. And 5D is what's going on the fifth dimension, right? Our higher selves, our angels, Pleiadians, Arcturians, whatever you want to go call in that dimension, right? Yeah, there's a lot. The 3D is full of, yeah, shit just not being overcome. You got the moon here again, that Pisces energy again, that not, I don't even feel like it's not like so much a going with the flow type of energy. I feel like this is just like a not owning your own shadows, right? There's a lot of not owning the truth about oneself here. Ooh, excuse me. Because we got the moon card, then we got the 5 of cups, focusing on the past, things that happened in the past, not recovering from them, allowing them to wound you over and over again and not moving on from them, right? Let's get a strong message that on the 3D, it's a lot of reliving past trauma, and like your brain can't tell the difference. When you do that, when you wallow into an emotion and you find yourself, you know, curled up and crying on the kitchen floor and everything else about something that happened 3 years ago, your brain is releasing the same chemicals as if it's happening all over and over again. There's the beautiful thing about the computers that is our minds is, yeah, you can just hit play. Kind of like your life flashes before your eyes if you die. It's kind of like that. You're right back in that moment. Like you might as well still be there. It's a matter of having to release that to move on from that. On the 40 here, we got, there is definitely opportunities for new cycles to be started. I get in that sense too, like we got Mercury Retrograde coming up, and I keep saying, or we're in it. And I always say when it comes to retrogrades, they don't affect you that much. The people they affect the most are the people who are going through the same cycles. Every time it comes around, it creates the same cycle again, the same chaos, communication, all that nonsense, what the universe tests you with, what your car messes up. It's the same things over and over and over again. It's the universe going, you're going to react the same this time, you're going to change your reaction. Are you still on the same frequency, or are you going to react differently? It's really a test to see if you can break your own toxic patternings, right? You got a 3 of Pentacles reversed here, right? So there's an energy of like wanting to come together as a team, but it's not coming together. I just get things not coming together as somebody wanted them to. Whoop. Or not going the way people wanted it to, right? Things, because see that they're weaving something together there, right? It's going to sound really weird, and I don't know why this tale came to my head. Did you ever see, what is it? I believe it's the Odyssey. And the wife and the king is gone for so long, and she promises that she'll remarry whenever she's done with this tapestry, and she works on it every day, and everybody wonders why it's taking her so long. She's always diligent. Everybody sees her working on it, but what they don't know is that at the end of the day, she goes back in there and she pulls all the cords out again. For every much she does, she pulls half of it back out every night, so that way it's taking longer and longer and longer to finish this tapestry, whatever it is, right? We definitely got a King of Pentacles in the middle here, right? We got a King of Pentacles in the middle here, definitely focusing on the energies of someone who's, yeah, in control of the pack. You got that alpha male energy. You got the King of Pentacles and you got the Magician, right? So it's the King of Pentacles, the king of like control, routine, right? He's earth sign. He's pretty steadfast. He likes to be routine oriented, and he likes to have a rhythm to things, right? And then you got the Magician here trying to conjure up new energies, right? Learning how to balance out the energies here too. I see there's definitely a lot of passion, right? Which could be what knocks a lot of the energies off. Page of Wands is wanting to start something new and passionate. It might not be going about the most mature way about it, or might not be thinking about it in the most mature way, right? What does the 5D say? The 5D... I get this energy of the 5D saying it's okay to kind of be a hermit right now, right? Or hermit mode is important, right? The 5D is saying that there's still this coming together. You got the 3 of Cups here, and we've got the 3 of Pentacles upright down here, right? So there's definitely a coming together and celebration. I feel like there's going to be a lot of celebration around whatever that red tape is being cut through, some sort of bureaucracy, some sort of justice being dealt. Like if you're dealing with courts and stuff like that, I feel a lot of, positive outcomes. And I feel like this is on the 5D, so this is like trickle down dimensional karmic justice getting ready to play out, right? And I say that because you got the Power and Victory card here in the middle over that King of Pentacles, right? Then right after that, after all this plays out, after that victory, there's this coming together of a team of coming together and sharing knowledge and working towards the same goal, right? But as of right now, it has the Hermit here at the end. You need a lot of keeping it to yourself too, right? That's that dull, that shine, right? Dulling your shine. Back to this colorless angel here. I just got it. There's definitely, with that 3D line that we had, addictions are generally a 3D based thing. There's something that you're going for dopamine release in your own brain, right? Or serotonin, or you're going for some sort of release in that sense. I get a sense of someone really dulling their own shine. They could almost be, like I said, addicted to the pain, right? Like they don't, addicted to the pain, addicted to an identity, right? Like, well, if I do finally actually move on from all of this, if I really do resolve all of this, if really all my problems went away, who the hell am I then? Like, yeah, you can be addicted to being the victim. You could be addicted to being the victim. And I get a sense of it being used as a shield, right? This is someone who's not recovered from past pain, so they're using this as a shield. It's definitely something to dull their shine, right? So that I'm not as appealing, right? I'm addicted to my persona of the wounded warrior, and yeah, you should stay away from me because blah, 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 blah. It's so terrible. It's so terrible, right? No good. I've got nothing to offer. This, that, and the other thing. I'm just poor, pitiful. I'm chained to my pain. Chained to my pain. I'm going to put that as the title, right? The Earth Magic deck saying it's a time to open up and be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be open and be vulnerable. Let's see. Yeah, I just get a sense of saying, like, allow yourself to breathe too. Be open, be vulnerable. Don't be afraid. I get, like, don't use past pain. Don't be afraid to talk about it if you need to, but there's a certain amount of releasing it that comes when you're open to it, right? When you're open to being vulnerable in new situations, because that's really what it is. The universe is trying to fuck with me. I refuse to engage. The universe is trying to get people to break their cycles. The universe likes to see you wake up. Likes to observe itself becoming conscious. All right. Says, warning, don't get messages mixed up with the messenger. Right? Don't get the message mixed up with the messengers. As above, so below. As within, so without. Remember, it starts within you. You radiate that energy out. It'll get radiated back to you. It's life. You don't figure it out. You just climb up on the beast and ride. And you have everything that it takes, more than everything that it takes. And you're really, really stupid for not knowing that. We're all in some kind of trouble. Am I the only one who sees it? I'm too involved now. You jump, I jump, remember? I can't turn away without knowing you'll be alright. I can see for miles and miles. I think you have no heart, and I had a mind once to give you mine. It's definitely somebody who's shutting somebody out, right? There's one person who's attached and one person who's got the door locked. I don't know why I got the image of that meme going that the door's not locked. And it's a picture of a door, but the doorknob is a cactus. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up here, right? I just feel like there's a lot going on with this bureaucracy and the towers. And once that, whatever that is, that legal stuff goes through. And like I said, we got the Justice card and we had power and victory. That's going to bring in a lot of big changes. Alright, let's get a magic card. What should be our magical focus for today? All right, we got precious stones. Take 7 tiny turquoise stones and put them on your windowsill during a full moon for 7 hours. Then pick up the stones and while holding them in your palm of your hand, speak this wish spell out loud. Luck be quick, luck be kind, and luck by 7. Good luck will be mine. Blessed be. Carry these lucky stones with you in a bright blue bag and be on the lookout for blessings to shower down upon you. Oh. I would say to adapt that, you can, if you charged your crystals and stuff like that, you can use one of those for sure. Depending on what kind of luck that you want. If you have turquoise, better. You can go with green, look up substitutes, what you're going for. Like if you want, if you're going for loves and stuff like that, you can always use rose quartz. I can't make it up. If you're going for love, you can use rose quartz. That's too funny. Attract a lover, a soulmate, no life partner, right? Isn't that the goal, right? The life partner thing. Everybody gets so hemmed up and wrapped up in looks and everything else. And it's like, dude, no. What you need to be looking for is someone who can be a long-term life partner, right? Someone who's going to look out for you when you're old. Alrighty, y'all. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love you, and yeah, I'll be back as soon as I can, I promise.